What up, guys? It's Matt Shurtleff. Today we are going to talk about bulking and how to have a successful bulking season this year. Bulking season is great. It's time to add mass, add size, add strength, all those good things. So a little backstory before we get into the tips. At the gym, I always come across kids that remind me of me when I was their age. Talking about high school age, 15, 16, 17. That are just really skinny. They're hard gainers. You could tell that they put in the work in the weight room, in the gym. They just don't have the body type to add mass. So they come up to me, they ask me, hey, what can I eat to gain weight? What do I have to do? All types of questions, the same questions that I was asking when I was their age and their size. So this video is more geared towards those type of people, the hard gainers, the people that have trouble putting on weight. But these tips can be used for anybody that's trying to bulk. So first tip, and probably the most important tip that I have to offer, is you need to figure out what your maintenance calories are. And maintenance calories is the amount of calories that your body needs per day to stay at the same weight that you're at right now. So for me, my maintenance calories is about 3,500 to 3,800 per day to stay at the body weight that I'm at. And I figured that out it took me a lot longer than it should have taken me to figure that out. But I didn't realize how many calories I needed until I actually tracked it. And the way that I track my calories is using an app called MyFitnessPal. So MyFitnessPal is a free app that I've been using for probably about 3 years now. Basically what it does, for me, it just tells me how many calories I've eaten and how many calories I have left. There's a lot more features, but that can be really helpful. But I don't use them as much, such as like the macro counting and all that stuff. It does all that for you. But for me, I'm more focused on calories in. So basically, you put the food that you ate, type it in, or scan the barcode, and then put in how much of it that you ate, serving size. It comes in ounces, pounds, all that stuff. It'll tell you how many calories you ate for each meal, how many calories you have left for the day. That way you're keeping track of everything, you know exactly where you're at throughout the day, and there's no surprises. So the way that I found my maintenance calories when I was probably close to 20 some years old, it was just like a guess and check thing for me, which is probably not the best way to go about it, but that's how I did it. I didn't have a lot of resources. I didn't do a lot of research to find out the best way. But now I know that most people, their maintenance calories is their body weight times 14 or 15. Somewhere in that range is usually what people need to be at to maintain their weight. Everybody's different though. Everybody's metabolism different. Everybody's body is different. So that's just a general idea. Hard gainers are probably going to be a little bit higher, closer to the 15, 16, 17 range, just to maintain their body weight. So what I would say is pick a number in the higher range and then see how your body responds to it. Eat that, whatever that number is that you calculate, eat that for 5 to 7 days. Check the scale, see how your body is reacting to it every day. If your body is staying the same, then you know that's kind of where your maintenance calories needs to be. Alright, so tip number 2 is to manipulate your maintenance calories to get the results that you want. So once you figure out your maintenance calories, let's say it's 2,000, you can add to that number per day, 200, 300, 400, whatever you want to add. I would say a slower bulk would be 200 to 300 per day added. Faster would obviously be more. If you add around 500 calories per day, that's going to be about a pound a week. 500 calories per day, 7 days a week, that's 3,500 calories. That should be an extra pound by the end of the week. Third thing is going to be macros when it comes to bulking. Hard gainers are going to be less likely to gain fat when they're bulking than other people. So if you're going for more of a dirty bulk, which hard gainers are going to see more results from, I would worry less about macros. Get all your calories in, doesn't matter where they're from. If they're from McDonald's, if they're from all types of carbs, if they're from whatever. I mean, your body is going to not gain as much fat already, just based on your body type, based on your metabolism. So if you're really serious about putting on weight, do what you have to do. You're going to enjoy it anyway. It's going to be probably not the best food, but it's gonna do what you want it to do. For other people that are more prone to fat gain, I would say try and stick to more of a structured macro-based diet. Try and keep your proteins high, your carbs a little bit lower, and your fats somewhere in the middle. Otherwise, you're going to have more fat loss than you would like during your bulk. So fourth tip is to drink your calories when you're bulking. A lot of people think that bulking is all about food, all about meat, protein, all that stuff, and it is, but for us hard gainers, it's really, really difficult to eat 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day, just pure food, clean food. So what I like to do is make shakes, smoothies, all those types of things, just to get extra calories in. There's a lot of things that you can add to shakes, like peanut butter, oats. You can have them with chocolate milk. Add those type of things to your protein shakes. They'll make them a lot more calorie dense, which will make it easier to reach your goal for the day. So fifth and final tip that I have is to just eat. It's that simple. No, it sounds dumb, but that's what it is. I mean, a lot of hard gainers think they're eating a lot. I know I did when I was younger. You just got to force yourself to eat. Your stomach will grow. Your body will get used to the amount of food that you're eating, and it will be forced to grow. I know when I was going through that, I would be like, oh, I can eat a whole pizza. I can eat this. I can eat that. Like, I eat a lot. And then looking back, I'm like, okay, I would eat that, but I would not eat anything else for the rest of the day, basically. So I was getting, just under my maintenance calories, and I was wondering why I was losing weight. It's just a mental thing more than anything else for hard gainers. They think they eat a lot, which they do. They can put down a lot of food, but it's just like a continual thing that you need to just keep eating, because once you stop eating, your metabolism doesn't stop. So it just keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going, and it catches up to you. No matter how much you eat, it seems like it catches up to you. You stay the same, or you even lose weight. So keep eating. Make sure you track everything. That's the most important thing. Track everything. Know where you're at. Know what you need to get to, and you'll be fine. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Implement these 5 things and you'll definitely have a successful bulking season. Put on some muscle, look a lot better next summer when you get all shredded again. Alright, I'm about to go eat.